If you're looking for a great TV series to watch, we've got you covered. Coming up in this top 10, we'll count down the best TV shows you can watch right now. As we do around this time each year, we'll be focusing on the most current shows, with new episodes released since the previous year's video. As always, TV critics' scores were not considered. Counting down in order, these will be the shows we enjoyed the best, with entertainment value being the most important factor. Let's get started. Starting off our countdown, coming in at number 10 is We Own This City. The 6-episode crime drama miniseries on HBO is based on the nonfiction book of the same name by Justin Fenton. If you are a huge fan of The Wire, you'll love this series. It was created by David Simon, creator of The Wire, and George Pelecanos. We Own the City follows the rise and fall of the Baltimore Police Department's Gun Trace Task Force and the corruption surrounding it. Jon Bernthal leads the cast as Sergeant Wayne Jenkins and is surrounded by an outstanding cast, including many actors you'll recognize from The Wire. While We Own the City does not reach the heights of that aforementioned series, it's still an enjoyable show to watch that will have you hooked from beginning to end. Next up, coming in at number 9, is The Old Man. This drama thriller on FX is based on the novel of the same name by Thomas Perry. It stars Jeff Bridges as Dan Chase, a former CIA operative who's been living off the grid in upstate New York for 30 years. After killing an assassin who broke into his home, Chase is forced out of hiding. John Lithgow co-stars as Harold Harper, who's the FBI Assistant Director for Counterintelligence. He's been given the task of bringing in Chase because of their complicated past. Both Bridges and Lithgow are at the top of their game with fantastic performances. FX has renewed The Old Man for a second season. In at number 8 is the HBO dark comedy crime thriller, Barry. It is created by Alec Berg and Bill Hader. Hader stars as Barry Berkman, a U.S. Marine veteran who now works as a hitman. On an assignment from Cleveland, Barry travels to Los Angeles to execute someone, but finds himself joining an acting class taught by Gene Cousineau, played by Henry Winkler. The show features amazing acting and writing, with an original script that is unlike anything else on television. 3 seasons are available to watch right now, and HBO has renewed Barry for a 4th season. Coming in at number 7 is the science fiction horror drama, Stranger Things. Created by the Duffer Brothers, this Netflix original series follows a group of friends as supernatural events occur in the fictional town of Hawkins, Indiana during the 1980s. The series is full of nostalgic moments and reminiscent of films made by Steven Spielberg and Stephen King during that time period. Stranger Things' most current season, Season 4, is the darkest and scariest yet, and deserves credit for the excellent use of the classic Metallica song, Master of Puppets. All 4 seasons of Stranger Things are on Netflix right now, and has been renewed for a 5th and final season. In at number 6 is the action crime thriller, Reacher. Available on Prime Video, it's based on the Jack Reacher book series by Lee Child, and stars Alan Ritchson in the title role. The 1st season follows Jack Reacher, a former U.S. Army military policeman, who visits the fictional town of Margrave, Georgia, and falsely gets arrested for murder. After getting freed, he works with local investigators to uncover a huge conspiracy with corrupt police officers, politicians, and businessmen. On a side note, many people were upset when Tom Cruise played this character in the movies. In the books, Jack Reacher is 6'5". Cruise, on the other hand, is 5'7" or 5'9" in heels. This series rectifies that issue and is a better adaptation of the novels. Prime Video has renewed Reacher for a 2nd season. Just past the halfway point, taking the number 5 spot, is the crime drama thriller, Ozark. This Netflix series stars Jason Bateman as Marty Bird and Laura Linney as his wife, Wendy Bird, along with scene stealer Julia Garner as Ruth Langmore. The story follows Marty, who has to relocate his family from the Chicago area to the Ozarks when a money laundering scheme goes wrong with a Mexican drug cartel. It's well written and acted, with clever twists that will have you on the edge of your seat. All 4 seasons are on Netflix, with the 4th being its last, completing the story. Coming in at number 4 is The Boys. The superhero, anti-hero action thriller on Prime Video is based on the comic book series of the same name. It follows a team of vigilantes as they combat superpowered individuals who abuse their abilities. This show is far superior to those Marvel series you'd find on Disney+. It's full of action with less filler, there are plenty of twists and turns, the writing and acting are fantastic with humorous moments mixed in, and has high production values. 3 seasons of The Boys are available to watch now on Prime Video and has been renewed for a 4th season. Real quickly, before we get to our top 3, there were an incredible number of great shows released over this past year. Here are 5 honorable mentions we enjoyed that just may be worth your time to check out. On Apple TV+, the sci-fi psychological thriller, Severance. On HBO Max, the true crime drama, The Staircase. On Hulu, the drama exposing corporate fraud, The Dropout. On Netflix, the legal drama, The Lincoln Lawyer. And hiding out on Paramount+, the supernatural drama, Evil. Now for our top 3, and coming in at number 3 is Peaky Blinders. This crime drama is produced by the BBC and is listed as a Netflix original here in the States. Its first season premiered way back in 2013. It follows Tommy Shelby and his dysfunctional gang in England after the end of World War I. What makes this show great is the special attention paid to character development, fantastic writing, high-quality production values, and excellent performances from the cast. All 6 seasons of Peaky Blinders are available on Netflix right now, with the 6th being the last. But thankfully, there is some good news to report. A spin-off film is currently in development, with filming to begin in 2023. In the runner-up spot, coming in at number 2, is The Terminal List. This action thriller on Prime Video is based on the Jack Carr novel of the same name. It features a great cast, including Chris Pratt, Constance Wu, Taylor Kitsch, and many others. It follows Pratt's character, Lieutenant Commander James Reese, after his platoon of Navy SEALs are ambushed while on a covert mission. After returning home, new evidence comes to light, endangering not only his life, but the lives of those he loves. The Terminal List is a show that just wants to entertain you. It's a good example of why we don't listen to most of the stuffy, uptight TV critics, and why the audience rating is a better gauge of whether a show is good or not. It has thrilling plot twists, pulse-pounding action, with superb performances from the entire cast, including Pratt, who is fantastic. With extremely high viewer numbers, it's expected that Prime Video will renew The Terminal List for a 2nd season. In the top spot, coming in at number 1, is Better Call Saul. This crime legal drama on AMC, created by Vince Gilligan and Peter Gould, is a spin-off prequel of the legendary series Breaking Bad. After a slow start, Better Call Saul has built up enough momentum to be on par with the aforementioned show. It stars Bob Odenkirk reprising his role as Saul Goodman, a corrupt and greedy criminal defense attorney. With each new season, it continues to get better. It features some of the best writing of any show in history, a wonderful cast playing well-developed characters, with stunning cinematography. At the time of this recording, Better Call Saul's in its 6th and final season. If you haven't seen it yet, you're missing out on one of the greatest TV shows of all time. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you to find a TV show to watch, give it a thumbs up. Of all the current TV shows, which ones are your favorites? Let us know in the comments. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe and click that notification bell to stay up to date with our latest top 10s and other tech-related stuff here on Tech Gumbo.